What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to K Sports Talk. Another one. Ed Reed. This caught me by surprise because I know Ed Reed, not personally, but all those years he played in Baltimore. As a Ravens fan, I know Reed. And this is not too good. This is a bad look. Um all these famous football players, actually Hall of Fame football players, are going back to coach and they're not having good experiences. And for some reason, I believe these coaches, but now Ed Reed won't be coaching at Bethune-Cookman. Um, Jeez, this is not a good look. Ed Reed, a Super Bowl champion and nine-time Pro Bowl selection with the Baltimore Ravens, announced Saturday he will no longer be the head coach at Bethune-Cookman. Reed was tearful during a 15-minute goodbye in front of the players and parents. We've been around here to change things. Reed said, "My vision for change probably moving too fast for a lot of people." I'm telling you, I know when you get into institutions where they don't want you to change, they will give you a hard time. I know it. I know, especially with black people. They don't want you to change anything. They don't want you to do too much. I know it, right? Reed also tweeted an announcement that detailed after weeks of negotiation, I've been informed that the university won't be ratifying my contract and won't make good on the agreement we had in principle, which had provisions and resources best needed to support the student athletes. I was committed to coaching and cultivating a relationship with the university, players, community, and the fans. It's extremely disappointing this wouldn't be happening, Reed said. On December 27th, Bethune Cookman announced that the school and Reed has entered an agreement in principle to be a 16 head football coach. Its previous coach, Terry Sims, was fired in late November after going 2-9 in back to back seasons. The decision to not ratify Reed's contract comes after the Pro Football Hall of Famer caused a stare when he went on social media and complained that his office had not been cleaned before he arrived. I know that's terrible. Reed later apologized for the profanity laced post and apologized for it on Saturday. This is what gets me. Office not being clean. Did y'all see Deion Sanders' office? Did you see his office when Deion got to Colorado? Did you see how do you see how they renovated it? I mean, the office was clean, but they renovated his new office. Everything Deion Sanders wanted to change in that football building, he was able to get changed. Right? And don't tell me that these schools don't got money. They have money. All the student loans and everything. They have money. I don't want to hear that nonsense. These schools have money. All right. They underpay some of the professors. They don't put enough resources into the programs. Right. The program was hoping to find same success that Jackson State did when it hired Deion Sanders as coach. Now at Colorado, Coach Prime called Reed during his goodbye Saturday and offered him help and guidance. I know you don't want to leave those kids, said Sanders, who was briefly teaching Reed in Baltimore. Sometimes in life, you got to walk away. Let me tell you this: Deion Sanders right now has the best opportunity right now. And here's the thing: with Reed going to that school, coaching at that school, he's going to bring in a lot of resources too. He's from Florida. He's connected with Ray Lewis and many other um, NFL Hall of Famers, not just football players, NFL Hall of Famers. You know how well connected he could be? And Ed Reed don't talk. We all know Ed Reed. Ed Reed is not a man that talks a lot. He's very laid back, very quiet, just do his own thing. He coached. I don't think he coached, but he was like a chief of staff at Miami or something like that. And he was quiet. Like you didn't hear anything. You haven't heard anything from Ed Reed all these years. You haven't heard anything from Ed Reed. So I'm saying these schools have problems. I even heard that the football program, don't have a shower for the football players. Don't have a washing machine to wash the students' uniforms. They have to wash it themselves. That's what I heard. That's insane to me. A football program, these kids have to wash their own clothing. That's insane to me, man. It's insane to me. And I just hope, I just hope that some of these NFL Hall of Famers don't go back anymore. And people will complain like, "Oh, you people don't come back. You don't come back." Man, look what happens when these people try to come back. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. At least Deion Sanders tried. He sucked it up for 3 years and was able to go back. Sucked it up for 3 years or 4 years or whatever, and he bounced. And look what happened with Ed Reed now. He bounced or got fired, but I don't know. How you have a football program, you don't have washers and dryers, you don't have a football program, you don't have people that actually are working on campus to get the grass cut, to wash these kids' uniforms, to they don't even have a shower. It's insane. And some of these players they've been in NFL locker rooms. They've seen what the quality of life is, how some of these players are treated. Then they go back to the HBCUs and they see that these HBCUs don't have anything. And they request, because they have the money. They have the money. Don't tell me they don't have the money. They have the money. They have the money. You can't invest into your football program? Yes, I know football costs a lot of money, and I know a lot of people, alumni, don't come back and give money back to the school. But what about all the scholarships? What about all the tuition people are paying? It's insane to me, man. It's insane to me. That's why I said these coaches should not go back to HBCUs. Don't go back and waste your time. I'm telling you, if my kids have an opportunity to play sport and they have an opportunity to go to a white school or a black school, trust me, they're going to a white school. What do you think happened to Master P's son? Master P's one of the first ones to push this HBCU stuff. His son went to a basketball team. I forgot, Tennessee State or something like that. They didn't have a medical department. Man, you know what he did? Took his son out. He took his son out real quick, and he hasn't said a word about HBCUs anymore. That was one that was done. That was 1 year done, and he was like, "No, I'm not doing this again." You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're bad. HBCUs should just remain for academics. That's it. I don't know why they have to play football. If you know you cannot put money into your football program or your basketball program or whatever it is, don't have it. Stick to academics. There's nothing wrong with that. We need more scientists and medical doctors and lawyers. Put the money into law school or something. Do the HBCUs have to have a football program if you're not going to put money into it? Nah, man. That's what I'm saying. HBCUs, man, it's not good. Former NFL players shouldn't go back. That's my opinion. They should not go back. They should keep it moving, man. That's why most of them don't come back, because of stuff like this. Anyway, guys, that ends my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also hit the notification. And I'll catch you guys later in my next video. Peace.